We're here at Latitude Festival in Suffolk in the UK to bring you
an experiment involving slow motion and time-lapse.
This involves a projection which requires it to be completely dark, so the sun's going down, it's a good start.
As well as darkness, this idea needs lots of movement, and since barn owls live in the woods here at Latitude, it's the perfect fit for our amazing barn owl footage.
So we're going to go to the woods, set up our kit and get going. So this is our time-lapse expert cameraman, Chad Gordon-Higgins. So Chad, talk us through what a time-lapse is.
Time-lapse is basically capturing one frame of video very slowly. So normal video, you've got 25 frames per second. With time-lapse, you'll probably take one picture every 3 or 4 seconds, maybe longer. But basically the end result is where everything's sped up, so you see clouds whizzing over, people rushing past, flowers growing. That's basically time-lapse.
So we're going to try and capture 2 dimensions of time in one time-lapse. Talk us through how that works.
So this is quite complicated. What we're doing is using the Earth Unplugged footage of a slow motion barn owl, playing that back at the same rate as we're capturing the time-lapse. So normally that would play back at 25 frames per second, and we're playing it back 1 frame at a time, taking a picture each time. So when it's all combined, the owl is flying slowly and everybody else in the background is whizzing past. If it all goes to plan.
This is Johnny, our editor, who is in charge of the projection of the slow-mo footage. So every time that Chad changes the frame in our main time-lapse, Johnny will hit forwards on the slow-motion footage. So essentially for 3 hours, you'll be hitting the button forwards every 5 seconds. That's the plan.
The main complication is basically concentrating, because John is triggering each frame at a time, and the camera's triggering itself, but he can't see the camera, so I have to let him know via a walkie-talkie, and he sees a little light up, and we're doing that every frame. So we've just done 750 frames, so I've pressed the button 750 times, which is not as easy as it looks when people are coming up to you.
So we've got 1 shot to go, the barn owl attack.
Yes.
Should we do it?
Oh yes.
So let's go.
It's gone well. I'm very ambivalent today, but yeah, I think the worst thing is working at a festival when all I want to do is party. It's so difficult. But yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow when we put it all together and have a look at it.
Cool, I think we got some really nice stuff out of it. It's looking really good. We're just going to check it back in the morning in the edit. We've got one of the bands on the lineup, Moom. We're going to compose a piece of music.
So was this playing super slow?
Yeah, so it's going frame by frame at the same rate that the time-lapse was going.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, it's gonna suit us. I'm thinking a bit like and if we combine something with that and then we like throw something like or maybe also we could like speed up the tape and record something and slow it down and record something. Maybe we should do something connected to them. Yeah, like to
that
the
sounds
way the
great.
system screw up with time as well. We sometimes do that.
That sounds perfect, yeah, great.
To see the film that we made at Latitude, click here, and to see the original barn owl slow-mo we filmed, click here. And don't forget to subscribe to Earth Unplugged to keep up with the latest videos.